Hi friends, I wanted to talk a little bit about how it's going to look to the kids and kind of how we're going to do all this because it's hard to wrap your head around, I'm sure. So the idea would be that we're providing the kiddos, they're going to be watching in on their computer screens, and we're going to be providing them with their normal class. So you can start from the outside. You'll have a laptop that's going to be on a rolling cart or chair that'll be matching their height. It'll be, something that you have to kind of mess around with to make sure that it's at the right angle for you. I'm using one right now that I'm carrying around with me just to kind of give you an idea. Something you could do is welcome to school. There's your classroom door. We're opening it up for the start of an exciting day. Coming into the classroom. Can you guess whose classroom this is? I bet you can. So say that you're starting off in the morning. There's your student right there. You'll look like this here. You'll have your lovely co-educators, and I would suggest that you start by saying good morning to them. Hi kids, good morning, it's Miss Charlene. I'm so excited to see you on the screen. And then around the corners of your laptop, you'll see different squares with your children's faces in them. So you can wave to them, you can say hi to them. We're gonna have to mess around. Probably one assistant will be more of the techie person that's clicking on and off for muting each of them, because if they're all going at the same time, you're gonna have a harder time listening in. So you can decide, that, are they all going to be singing at once, or are they just going to be one at a time? So you definitely will have to have one assistant that's kind of manning the computer. And start the morning by saying hello and how excited you are to see them. And so start it off kind of with a circle time. So the other thing that we could do in the morning is talk with the parents a little bit. Hi parents, it's good to see you. Glad you're joining us. Today we're going to be, today we'll do circle time for a little bit. We're going to be doing our art project, the one I sent you. We'll be making St. Patrick's Day clovers with sparkles. So get those things ready ahead of time so we're ready, and get your child ready to go. And so then once that intro's happened and the kids have said hello, they can actually see each other as well. So you can tell them, say hi to your friends, and they'll wave to their friends and all that. The one thing we're going to have to take a quick check on is, the timing of everything, because it'll be a little shorter. So we'll be brainstorming together about, how to add a little bit more to the class, so to accommodate for those time differences that we'll experience. But I suggest that you still do potty time, because they're still gonna have to go potty, diaper break. Snack time can be at the table, and you and the three educators are seeing, and the other two educators are seeing what the kids are having for snack. I'm encouraging you to do as much of the day as possible, and just checking back and forth, and maybe mom will peek in and ask a question, or back and forth. But the live streaming option is going to be cool, because you can answer questions, you can make suggestions as you go. So circle time would look like, who came to school today? Sally, Sally. Who came to school today? Sally is here. Hi, Sally. And hopefully Sally will say hi back. You can say good morning. Nice to see you. And then you move on to the next friend. And so the kids will be able to make their different friends bigger or smaller, screens, to see each other. And it'll be, a little bit different, but they'll still be able to see them. And then when it's time to move activities, okay, it's time for art. So we're gonna go over to the table, get your art supplies out, and then you bring the computer with you, and you'll come to the table and you'll figure out a good angle. So these are the things we'll work on over the next few days. What's the best angle for doing an art project, and who's gonna man it, and what's that gonna look like? Okay, we're gonna get out our clover, and we're gonna get our glue, and we're gonna rub the glue on there, and we're gonna, put our sprinkles on there, slowly, one step at a time. And so that's basically how we'll do our day. And it's gonna be different and weird because it's kind of quiet in here, but make sure, assistants, this is the time not to be shy, because we're gonna need your singing and your silliness just as much as possible. During things like exploratory play, you could do things where you're either talking to the families and getting them ready, or you can, pull out some toys and see what the kids are playing with. for sharing time. Maybe they're sharing with you different toys that they have at home and talking about them and asking questions. So we'll have time to practice with all this on Wednesday, but Monday and Tuesday is all about brainstorming and planning. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Let's hear all your ideas and questions.